What do you think of when you think of the worst boss in Terraria? There are two that probably immediately come to mind, even though they're not actually all that bad. Deerclops is probably one of them, mostly due to a Shadow Hands attack which ruins what would be one of the best fights in the game. Golem is probably the other one, due to his joke status in the community and how easy he is to defeat in a few seconds if you spend any time at all in post-planetary progression. But to me, there's one that stands out far above the rest. The actual worst boss in the game, Queen Slime.
So, why do I hate this boss so much? Well, it's because if you're playing Summon or on any hard difficulty, like Legendary, or even Master Mode in some hard challenges, then it is almost a completely necessary boss to beat the game. Now, if you're playing difficult mods, like Fargo's or Infernum, they both actually make the boss quite enjoyable, make it go from one of my least favorites to one of my favorites, especially in Infernum. But in Vanilla, the fight just kinda sucks. So let's talk about it. Okay, so on paper, the fight sounds fine. The boss only has one or two simple attacks, and the minions do most of the heavy lifting. It worked with King Slime, why not here? Well, with Queen Slime, you're going to be playing this fight as a summoner, which I think is a statement that almost everyone agrees with. Your summons at that point are not good enough for the boss and the minions. With the Spider Staff, if you don't target Queen Slime, you're not going to get any damage, because your summons will get overwhelmed with minions, and they won't be able to attack the boss. If you target the boss, they won't kill any minions, and then you need to spend all your time in the air or on high ground. In Phase 2, it just gets worse, because the Spider Staff was not made for flying. So either you fill up the background with walls, or you take 10 years. It doesn't help that the Spider Summon has iframe issues, which I'm just going to put out there. Okay, then, what about other options? The Imp Staff isn't exactly outdated by now, and it can fly and pierce. Okay, well the same issue for Phase 1 happens. You either target the minions and get very little damage on Queen Slime, or you target Queen Slime and they build up. Then you get to Phase 2, fly up, come back down out of flight, and uh-oh, a trillion little slimes throwing out a bunch of projectiles. And scene. Okay, two last options. The Sanguine Staff, which I will admit makes the fight a lot easier, but I still usually run into the issue of fly up, fall down, die. Okay, the Pirate Staff then. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay then, a few other issues that are entirely my fault with this fight. I usually play on small worlds, so my halo is tiny, meaning I have very little room for the fight. Also, I suck at the game, just in general. So, maybe this video is a little incorrect, and there's a super easy strategy for her. And finally, please subscribe. I only have 2, and I hate having 2 subscribers. I only have 1, actually, because one of those 2 subscribers is me, so please subscribe. Okay, bye.